Event Horizon. Avoid the film. No, seriously. It's a science fiction horror film, and it doesn't really fulfill either. With science fiction, the title of science fiction, I have all sorts of expectations to it. I expect it to question like what it means to be human. I expect there to be a lot of science and technology. I expect there to be at least a little bit of space in it, maybe. And yes, there is some space. There's a lot of tech in this. But to explore humanity in and of itself, it doesn't really give a reason why it's out here, or delve into what is hell itself and what is our own personal hell. It doesn't really delve into the characters that much at all. It's just an excuse to have a lot of blood and zero gravity. Yeah, now, the horror aspects? Okay, in a horror film, I expect there to be a tense build-up. Now, okay, first off, a bit of disclaimer, I really don't have that much experience with horror films. I sympathize with you, Trish. I already have an active enough imagination as it is. It doesn't need any more encouragement thinking about people's face being pushed up with barbed wire. Ugh. Yeah, see, even just thinking about that gives me the chills. So, it doesn't really need... But, I would think that a horror film has to have a build-up, a tense atmosphere, expecting something to go, oh, boogie boogie boo, just around the corner, to have some sympathy for the characters. Yeah, okay, maybe a little bit of a tense build-up. I kind of talk myself out of it by kind of going Mystery Science Theater 3000 on it. But any sympathy for the characters? Not really. I mean, when the characters do die, you're kind of half-hearted about it, like, oh, that one's dead. And even the motivations of the characters, like Dr. Weir, like, it doesn't really fully explain like what a sudden change of heart was. I mean, yeah, he was totally dismissing the black hole being active, and then all of a sudden, he's the envoy from hell? I mean, where did this come from? It doesn't really... Maybe I skipped that part of the film somehow, but it wasn't any full, clear explanation for it. Again, my thinking of this is that this is just an excuse to see blood droplets in zero gravity. And there was a lot of blood. Not that much context to it. It's just blood and gore and eviscerations. Just thinking about it now. If you'll pardon me for a moment, the reason I have my earbuds in is that I'm going to apply some mind bleach to cleanse my head of all these terrible things so I can actually sleep tonight. I'm going to play some Team Fortress 2.